30 years of stunning lines, amazing designs, and enough horsepower to lead a cavalry. That's right, the North American International Auto Show is celebrating its 30th year today. And Mike Amuzio, he is here with Kelley Blue Book. He joins us from the floor of the show in Detroit with an inside look at the rides. Good morning, sir. Tell us about the biggest trends you're seeing this year.
Let's talk about trends. Yeah, big trend, pickup trucks and SUVs. And as a car guy, that hurts my soul. I really want really cool, fast cars. And so I'm really happy to be standing at the Hyundai stand right now, where we're going to briefly talk about a cool car, which is the Hyundai Veloster. I've always had a soft spot in my heart for the Veloster because it's asymmetrical and utterly charming. It's got one door on the driver's side, two doors on the passenger side. It's all new for 2019, but what's particularly thrilling is that Hyundai has introduced the N lineup of high-performance vehicles for Hyundai, and this is the first N vehicle. So what that means is that this Veloster, unlike the regular Veloster that tops out at 201 horsepower, this baby has 275 horsepower and a limited slip differential and a sport tune suspension, just waiting for someone like me or you to go drive it needlessly fast. And I will also say, I don't know if it comes clear in video, but this is a beautiful baby blue and I love it. So I'm really a big fan of the Veloster, but as I mentioned, SUVs and pickup trucks are the big trend here, and one of the SUVs that was introduced here that is significant is the Acura RDX prototype. And I love that Acura calls it a prototype because really it's just a very thinly veiled view of the actual production vehicle that's going to arrive in the middle of 2018. Some things to know about the Acura RDX. The powertrain is basically the same as the one that's found in the Honda Accord, the brand new Honda Accord, which is a Kelley Blue Book Best Buy. Yep. And it's fantastic. It's a 2-liter turbocharged engine, 10-speed automatic transmission. You don't need to know any of the technical stuff. All you need to know is it's going to have great power and great fuel economy. So I'm excited to get behind the wheel of that RDX. Plus it looks really cool. And I will also say, kind of weird, but they have a standard panoramic moonroof. So when you sit in it, it feels open, kind of like you're in a penthouse, loft or something. It's really cool. It's building on that, though. One of the big things is GAC Motor. This is the news from the auto show. It's a Chinese car maker, and they have serious plans to come to North America in 2019. I've been coming to this auto show for like a decade now, and there's always talk about, the Chinese car makers are going to finally enter the American market, and it's going to happen. And in fact, they showed the vehicle that they're going to enter the market with, which is the GS8, which is a 7-passenger SUV. And that GS8 is pretty cool. It's got a LED matrix headlights, panoramic moonroof, which, as you know, I clearly love, and a 10-inch infotainment display that has Apple CarPlay built into it. So all the things you'd expect from a modern SUV that a family would want in their SUV are represented in the GS8. But yeah, so it looks like we're finally going to have a Chinese car maker in America, and that's just their first foothold. After that, they want to bring an SUV, another SUV, sedan, minivan, that kind of stuff, full lineup. That's just a really quick taste of what's happening here. There's a lot more to learn. If you head over to KelleyBlueBooks.com, we've got complete auto show coverage from the 2018 Detroit Auto Show.
Absolutely. Let's talk about some of these features that are inside these cars. As a person with Android Auto, I know now that I have it, I never will have a car without it again. It's a game changer. What are the features that people are most in demand for this year?
Absolutely, yeah. The features that people really want are, as you mentioned, smartphone integration. In fact, here's a bit of news. Toyota has finally relented. They were one of the last holdouts in having smartphone integration via Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The new 2019 Avalon, which is a few rows over that direction, has CarPlay. So the dam has broke, and Toyota's lineup is going to start having CarPlay, which will make people like you and I happy, although they don't have Android Auto yet, so I'm sorry about that. And then the other one is safety tech, built-in standard safety tech. The Veloster has lane keeping assist, which will help steer the car back into its lane if you depart because you're not paying attention, and forward collision alert standard. It'll even automatically apply the brakes to mitigate a crash if you're inattentive, and that's just built right in for the base price. That's what people are expecting, and that's a real trend that we're seeing here at the auto show.
Standard, that used to be like $1,500 in options like 2 years ago. What happened? Micah, thank you so much, man. Some great information over there.
Yeah, I know. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Pleasure. We have a big satellite delay, but you know what, though? We did a great job. Some great stuff over there at the NAIAS. You want to see one of the most prestigious auto shows on the planet? Visit the website. You see it right there on your screen. Hyundai, GAC, Acura, all proud sponsors of the Morning Blend.